Hello everybody, this is Fadi again, and in this tutorial I'm going to introduce an AI rendering tool for Revit. It's called VERAS. So you can download it as a trial here from the Autodesk app autodesk.com, and you can download it to Revit. Let's move on to Revit and evaluate this tool. It is an artificial intelligence rendering tool. So let's now evaluate this tool. So I'm going to Revit now. Let's use this project. I'm going to create let's say a 3D view. So let's create a camera here to create a 3D view. Now this is our 3D view. Let's adjust our canvas here, maybe taking something like that. It's enough here to have this shot. So let's move to realistic to see what is the material that we have in this shot. So our shot is like that. Once you download the VERAS, you can see that we have an Evolve lab that it referred to, and once I click start here, then the plugin will start with me. So let's see how to use this plugin and how to create rendering by using the artificial intelligence in Revit. So once opened, you can see now it will be open. You can see this interface, so you can press to refresh the model, and by default it will bring up our 3D view here. So as you see here in the right side, you can see that we have styles for the rendering. Maybe you can choose any style you want: the forest terrain, realistic, timber, autumn, realistic. Let's try this. So it will have explore here, compose, edit, but let's start by rendering this shot by using the artificial intelligence. So by clicking on render, it will start here, as you see, to render our shot according to the style that we have selected here. And also you can adjust the width and the height, but by default it will give you the most suitable dimension for your shot. So it will take some time here. Maybe we can wait now. And yes, we have got some render shot in a few minutes, such as 28 seconds, and you can also choose another style and render. Let's see what we will got here. Now it finished. Let's see. We have this shot, and also you can choose any style you want and click render, and it will take maybe 30 seconds, and it will give you another render shot according to the style that you have selected here. Yes, it will give you this style. So by artificial intelligence here, this plugin will start to give you some options and the opportunity to save, or also to show the original image or show the rendering, as you see. Maybe you can see that we have here. You can also choose, for example, parametric external massing and render and see the result. Yes, I got here some rendering, but maybe it's not as much as I want. So you can choose any style that suitable for your shot. Here you can see that there is a geometry override, the material override, width, height. You can change anything that you want and also render as you want. Maybe we can also choose the is interior, is aerial view, atmospheric, or turbo nature. You can hear from the prompt, give any sentence that you want and it will render according to the sentence. So here, for example, there is a cabin in the wood with large windows during rain, tall grass. Maybe if I change to concrete, for example, or stone or something like that, concrete with large windows during rain, maybe we can delete this one. So you can give any prompt you want. Tall grass. You can also render now according to what you want. For example, let's take this forest rain realistic or timber autumn. Let's see, it will be changed here. Modern design with large windows, timber building during autumn. Maybe you can see during summer as you want. Let's say concrete building, and try to see what is the result here. You can see now the result of the render according to the prompt that we give to the plugin. So you can see that it is very fast and it will give you interesting rendering. Maybe it can the more the accurate, the more the result that you will have. So as you see, it give me a concrete here, and maybe it is nicer for me. So you can give in the prompt here anything that you want to see. Maybe you can change to stone, to wood, to steel, to anything that you want, and also you can adjust this. For example, if I want to maybe add some let's say timber to this ceiling, so I can now go to edit and let's say to select this region. You have to be accurate as much as you want. Click enter, and now wood, for example, and render selection, just the selection. So it will be by default now render the ceiling here to be timber, and you can also let's say adjust anything you want by using the edit tool here, and re-rendering not all things, just the selection that you give to the plugin here in the prompt. So we will wait now until it will be finished. Let's see, and yes, it gives me some, let's say, result. Maybe it is not as I want, but it is the idea here that you can select any area Let's click enter. For example, green wall, and render the selection here, and let's see the result now. It's all about this idea that you can work around it and see that this is a really powerful tool that can give you renders in maybe some little time and save a lot of time to you. So let's see, it is not a green, but this is the idea behind that. So that's all for this plugin. I think that this is a powerful tool that you can use in your rendering for fast rendering. I leave the comments to you and the evaluation to you if you see that this plugin is good. Write in the comment. Now let's move to another project. I have this project, maybe this one, and I have this 3D shot. Let's adjust it, maybe something like that. Okay, to have the shot that we want, like that, not to have much more time in rendering, but just to test this plugin. I will go here to the VERAS plugin, open it and see more realistic. Okay, maybe it is good. Okay, let's take this as a test. Now as we talk, if we go to compose, we can give any prompt we want. Let's say modern design, okay, with large windows, okay, timber building during autumn. So let's try to have this one, let's say during winter, and try to render now and see what is the result that we will got here without choosing any template or any let's say style, just depending on the prompt, and we will change in the prompt to see what is the difference here. Yes, it gives me modern design with large windows, timber building. It is not timber building, I don't know why, during winter, and it gives me some snow here. So this is nice for me, but let's try to change something. For example, stone or old stone building. Okay, let's adjust here, and let's say during summer, and render to see the result here. I think the result will be completely different from this one. So you can change the prompt, write the material that you want, or the style that you want, or the description that you want, and it will give you another result. As you see here, this is the first result, this is the second result. Maybe here there is not, it is not correct, I think so, but you can change, as we talked before, you can change anything you want by clicking on edit and try to change. For example, if I want let's say this one, just as an example, I'm not talking about the design here, we are talking about an example. Let's click enter, and maybe timber or wood, and render the selection. Maybe this one also I have to select it, but this is the idea behind the edit tool in the plugin. So after the render we can see the result and evaluate the plugin according to the result. Once you click render, the selection will appear here. So as you see, it changed this wall by a timber cladding or timber material by using this one. Let's say if we click here, what will we happen? I don't want to here, not the selection, enhance and enhance. Maybe you can enhance your rendering. Let's see the result here. I'm just trying to evaluate this plugin with you to see the results that it will give us. So it enhance our rendering here by making some changes in the stone. As you see, I don't know, maybe the resolution, the stone, the material, you can choose anything you want. So you can try one of these brief styles here, for example forestry and realistic, and see that it is a cabin in the wood with large windows during rain, tall grass. Let's render to see that as we did in the first project, but let's see the result here. I think it is a powerful tool, but you have to give the correct and the accurate prompt that you want to reach to the result. So I am here to trying to evaluate and let's say also learn how to use this artificial intelligence rendering in Revit. So I got this one. Maybe it is good, but you can see that here I have a cloud here. You can enhance this, or let's say change this not to rain during rain. Let's say delete this tall grass, change it cabin in the wood with large windows. Maybe let's try to give a background, tall trees and flowers. I'm trying to write anything to have some change in the rendering to see the results with you. Let's wait until we have the result, and I think this is enough for this tutorial. You got the idea for this plugin. I think we have here some not nice result, especially here, maybe because it gives some flowers here and some tall trees here. So you have to be accurate about the prompt that you give here. Maybe this one, the first one, is nice for me. It's according to the description that you give to the in the prompt section here. So you have to be careful about what the result that you want to reach. It may be by experience, you will got more and more experience about what is the accurate prompt that you have to give here. There are some else things that such as prompt strength that here, and the seed here, the material override, the geometry override. I will leave this to you to walk around it and evaluate this tool. I think it is a powerful tool and will be developed in the future to have fast rendering instead of relying on Vray or any other engine rendering engine in Revit. So that's all for today. I wish that you are interested in this tutorial. See you in next tutorial.